Page 113. The Secret of the Method, How to Achieve Your Goals, Episode 113. Ignorance, Responsibility, and the Power of True Understanding. Opening hook. Why do some people keep repeating the same mistakes, even when the truth is clear? Why do others talk endlessly about justice and loyalty, yet never act? And why do many people believe they are following the truth, while in reality they are moving further away from it? Today we explore a powerful idea: the danger of ignorance, the responsibility of action, and the hidden programming that shapes our decisions. Segment 1. The Consequences of Ignorance. When someone does not understand the real problem, he often reacts with arrogance, pride, or denial. Instead of seeking truth, he defends his group, his party, or his ideology. But the divine law never changes. Whoever refuses the truth eventually faces the consequences of that refusal. Many people claim loyalty to truth and justice. Yet when the moment comes to confront injustice, they do nothing. They speak loudly, criticize publicly, condemn verbally, but they never act. Their tongues move easily, but their actions remain absent. True faith, however, is not just speech. It is responsibility. God sees what we do, not only what we say. Segment 2. Religion is not meant to burden you. Human beings naturally seek comfort and avoid harm. Yet the true religion does not exist to create suffering. It exists to remove misery, anxiety, and confusion. By following divine guidance and the prophetic example, a person learns the strategies of life. Then justice becomes clear. Each person receives his rights. Desires are fulfilled in lawful ways. And pleasure itself becomes part of obedience to God. Divine law protects the human being. It frames life with wisdom and mercy so that people can live with dignity, gratitude, and balance. Segment 3. The Hidden Danger, Unconscious Programming. The real catastrophe occurs when a person allows the unconscious mind to control his life. The unconscious simply follows the programming stored inside it. If that programming is corrupted, negative beliefs, inherited errors, false religious interpretations, then the person believes he is approaching the truth, while he is actually moving further away from it. Sometimes falsehood hides behind the appearance of goodness. It pretends to be piety, righteousness, and devotion. But beneath the surface, it is deception. Those who only follow appearances fall into this trap. True understanding requires questioning, reflection, and sincere searching. The path to God is built on understanding the message of God and His messenger. Through this understanding, a person receives the correct interpretation of revelation and performs righteous actions that are accepted. Segment 4. The Role of Inner Knowledge. The prophet said, "I was sent just before the hour with the sword, so that God alone may be worshipped without partner. My provision was placed under the shade of my spear, and humiliation was placed upon those who oppose my command." This teaching highlights a fundamental reality. Life includes struggle between truth and falsehood. Inner knowledge is what prepares a person for this struggle. It develops qualities such as zeal for truth, steadfastness, courage, sincerity, strong determination, certainty and faith, piety and integrity. Without this inner knowledge, a person simply follows his desires and old mental programming. He becomes slow to recognize what benefits him, yet quick to accept falsehood. Eventually, he becomes controlled by whispers and temptations. Segment 5. The Trap of Desire. When a person becomes enslaved by appearances and desires, he begins searching endlessly for pleasure. Yet the strange paradox appears. He never truly enjoys it. He never feels satisfied. Still, he cannot leave it. Desire becomes chains. The more he pursues it, the more trapped he becomes. At that point, the problem is no longer ignorance alone. It becomes deliberate blindness. Segment 6. The Door of Repentance. Despite all of this, divine mercy remains open. The door of repentance remains open until the final moment before death. Whoever understands its value will return. Whoever ignores it is truly deprived. If a person is sincere with God, everything he possesses becomes an opportunity. Time, wealth, knowledge, effort, even hardship can be sacrificed for a higher purpose. And when something is sacrificed sincerely for God, it is multiplied. God never burdens a soul beyond its capacity. Patience and contentment should not have a time limit, because within them lies hidden goodness. Segment 7, Divine Will and Human Choice. Everything ultimately unfolds within the will of God. Each person is guided toward the path he was created for. God's plan always prevails, even when people do not understand it. Yet the door remains open. Whoever wishes can take a path toward his Lord. But even that choice happens within divine wisdom. This has always been the way of God in creation. And that way never changes. Closing reflection. Ignorance leads to arrogance. Arrogance leads to blindness. Blindness leads to destruction. But understanding leads to responsibility. Responsibility leads to transformation. And transformation leads to closeness to God. The real battle is not only outside us. It is inside our minds, our beliefs, and our unconscious programming. Whoever understands this battle can begin the journey toward true freedom.